Okay, y'all, we back. Episode 2, season 18. Let's get into it. Remember the housekeeping rules. Let's go. So, as every episode, they open up with a flashback from the previous episode as well as the previous season. In this moment, I realized the timeline that we're working with because Cody made a reference to he hadn't talked to Janelle, I think, in about 2 weeks, and then they flash back to the campground scene where they all was sitting outside in the fucking cold discussing the holidays. So filming just probably took a break, I guess. However, in this moment right here, Robin, you piss me off because it's like you so focused on Cody that you can't see Mary is over here in pain. Now, granted, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel about Mary, about how she being stupid. I'm not that woman. I'm not going to call a woman stupid from staying, leaving, going, whatever the case may be. What I am going to say, she hasn't made a decision to where she's comfortable with, okay? So let's just leave it at that. Don't come over here with that because I'm not that woman. However, what's this lady name? Robin sit here and asking Mary to support her in supporting Cody. You want a woman who has been chasing this man for years and ain't got no act right, no dick thrown her way, no nothing, not even a fucking hello or how you doing, how you been since COVID, during COVID, or none of that. You want her to chase the man. You want her to help you support this man as he grieves the loss of another woman. Now, I get it, they in a plural marriage, that's what comes with it, but she's been ostracized by him. She's been put to the side by him, and you want her to support that? That's painful as fuck, Robin. Like, do you sit back and watch the fuck what they show us? Do you look at the fucking camera? Apparently not. Let's move on. So, there's episode really starts right here when they pick back up from the last episode where these two was having a conversation, and I remember saying that Christine was kind of being a little petty. I'm gonna take that back, and the reason why I'm gonna take that back is because I forget how production works, right? I don't know how production sliced this and how they put things together, because you can clearly tell from this conversation that everything wasn't shown and some pieces were left out. So I'm saying that to say, because Cody was on his pettiness too. What he did not expect was for Christine to bust back. Like, yeah, you petty. Yeah, you can be petty all you want to. But bitch, I'm happy. I got a smile. Like, that smile never left her fucking face. And he just sitting over here sour. Like, he really wanted to paint this picture that she's gloating that I'm miserable. She's gloating that no, bitch, that's what you did. When she was over there miserable, you wanted to deny her access to you. You wanted to not sleep with her in the marital bed. Y'all was not going to have an intimate relationship. That's you. You put that on her, and you mad because she ain't busting back like you. She don't have to. She don't have to do that. Like, her leaving you is enough satisfaction. Her, like, she is so happy she gone, and it ain't even been that long. It ain't even been that long according to what, how they trying to portray the timeline to be. But he is sitting over there sour. But he did say something that I want to talk about. Now, I don't know if they trying to imply that Christine is saying that the reason the relationship didn't work is because of Robin. But he made it very clear that the reason their relationship didn't work was because of him and Christine, and that's true. Like, that is honestly true. Auntie, y'all have been telling us that for years. Everybody a part of their relationship is responsible for their relationship. So them two is the reason the relationship didn't work, regardless of the amount of percentage who's at fault. You get what I'm saying? So he also feels that Christine is bad mouthing him to the kids. And that's not the case. What's happening is the kids are bad mouthing him to Christine, and Christine is telling it. Like, bitch, you better get your shit together because your kids is looking at you sideways. Like, they looking like, fuck you. Like, and he feels like, oh, they're my kids. They couldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. Yes, they would. And Christine has created a comfortable place for them to voice their opinion, and she let it be known. So, I think he feels that way because he's so full of himself, and the fact that Robin's kids probably don't do that. But they can't do that. They gotta remain secure in the bag. Like, they not gonna do that to you. Like, what's wrong with you? Also, she was like, "Oh, you still hurt?" Like, you know, I'm gonna say this, and this is not me saying I have sympathy for Cody or nothing. What I am saying is Cody is behaving. He's verbalizing his emotions very well, and I'm saying that because that's how a lot of time, you know, we as women, or most women that's watching this, like when we leave a relationship and we know we wasn't the one that was no long, like say if we were Christine and we were forced to end our relationship because a motherfucker couldn't act right, like we're hurt, we're disappointed, and I still have to maintain a relationship with you because I have kids. Bitch, I don't like you. I don't want to be your friend. I'm not following Cody for saying that. Like, I don't want to be your friend. Like, you hurt me. And you know, I know it's hard to fathom him being hurt because he played such a big part in the demise of their relationship. But two things can be true and exist in the same space. And for him, he's hurt. So I'm saying that to say I'm with him. And I don't think Christine understands that. Like, it would be better if we didn't have kids together because I don't want to fucking see you. Like, that's just true T. I don't want to deal with you. I don't like you. He kept saying, I don't want to hate you. Like, he genuinely dislikes Christine because Christine ruined, for him, Christine ruined whatever picture he had in his head. And she cannot tell him how the picture in his mind should look. He's telling you, I had this picture, regardless of how it made you feel. I had this picture and you ruined it for me. So, no, I don't like you. No, I don't want to be friends. But he offered to go to counseling. Christine was like, yeah, we can go to counseling, like post-breakup counseling. I didn't even know that was a thing. But Christine, in her confessional, said, no, we're not going to go. We've been trying to go to counseling for years. And basically, it would be performative at this point. Because I honestly think Brother Cody wants Christine to go to counseling so the counselor can tell Christine how wrong she is. And, bitch, ain't nothing nobody can tell me how wrong I am if I'm sitting here fucking smiling and happy I ain't with your ass no more. Fuck all that. Let's move on. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me scooch right over. Sitting next to my girl, Robin. So, I guess they got to sprinkle Robin up in there because she really doesn't have a storyline. She doesn't have anything going on. So she gives her commentary about the relationship between Christine and Cody, and she says she didn't really see anything that would cause them to separate or to be divorced and get to this point, right? Where they no longer wanted to be with each other. So let me say this. I agree with her if it was a singular thing, right? Because women are typically forgiving. A man can cheat 50 million times and, you know, we typically forgive them until we don't. And that's kind of what happened here. It wasn't like there was infidelity. It wasn't like there was lying. What it was he was being mean to Christine for years. And she said, I had had enough. Now, she did say, which is another thing I agree with, that you know, he should have paid attention, like, you know, when she put his stuff out the house, he should have taken it a little more serious. I think he should have, too. I just think he thought Christine would never... Somebody's cooking in my house. Who the fuck? Hold on. Don't cook in my house when I'm getting ready to cook dinner. I don't care who it is. My children make me sick. Let's move on. Like I was saying, I agree with what Robin was saying about, you know, he should have took it more seriously. Cody was, you know what? Cody was at a place to where, you know how you kind of miss a person, so you block them, then you unblock them to see if they miss you. And it's like Cody is trying to get a perspective. He's trying to get a pain reliever for his pain to see if Christine misses him, regrets her decision or anything. And Christine say, no, I'm happy. And he says she's acting like she's happier, the happiest she has ever been. Bitch, she is. She is. She's the happiest she ever been. Like, that's just what it is. Like, Cody, you fucked up. You fucked up the church's money, Cody. You fucked up the church's money. And I appreciate Cody for sharing his feelings because he is displaying what a lot of people go through regardless of what part they play in the demise of their relationship. You get what I'm saying? And he just can't, he don't want to deal, he's so angry with Christine, like, I don't like you, but I want to be in your face because I got to see if you miss me. And she like, no, I don't think about you like that. And he thinks she does. And she's saying, boy, boo, you are the farthest thing from my mind. You are not important to me no more. If it wasn't for Truly, bitch, you wouldn't even be a part of my phone contact list. Okay, long story short, the next segment is basically how everybody feel about spending Thanksgiving away from each other. And I had my timeline wrong because Cody said this is the second year that he has to spend Thanksgiving without his family. Janelle put it not Janelle, Christine put it in perspective. Last year she left for Thanksgiving, so the family wasn't together. This year her and Janelle both are gone. So it's just him over there with Mary and Robin, right? The other two, Janelle and Christine, they are happy spending the holidays with their children and their grandchildren. Cody feels betrayed in my little boosted voice. However, let's get into what we really need to talk about. Listen, Peyton has made his entrance this season, baby. And they having a discussion. Now, I don't think production is in the kitchen. I think a camera is in the kitchen and they're just talking. They have clocked in. Hear me when I say that. When I say they clocked in, you could tell that it was uncomfortable for Christine to kind of ask this question, but they dare to do the job because they're getting the check. So let's get to it. So basically, Christine asks Peyton, how does he feel about everything? He said, I'm happy you're here. I'm glad you're living here because he never moved to Flagstaff. And basically, he tells it that every kid has their own issues with their father. Out of Janelle's kids and Christine's kids, they have their own issues with their father. It kind of made Christine cringe a little bit, but her nature just popped out. Like, I'm sorry, it was that way, whatever the case may be. Robin feels like when you're in a plural marriage, it's the wife's responsibility to help the relationship between the father and the children. Christine has made it clear, I am a mother. I am not a father. I am responsible for being a mother to my children. It is his responsibility for being a father. Cool, we get him. The kids wanted to do it. This how it all popped off. The kids wanted to do a gift exchange, right? The siblings wanted to do a gift exchange. The kids wanted to do a gift exchange. The offspring wanted to do a gift exchange. Who decides to butt their way in? Simon Robin. Robin decides, well, let's do a Zoom call. This ain't got nothing to do with you, Robin. This is between the children. Stay out of kids' business. She wanted to do the Zoom call. It didn't work out. She was like, well, I'm tired of trying. I'm just not going to try. You shouldn't have had your 2 cents. It ain't had nothing to do with you. So, here's where I start faulting the women, the adults. Cody, as always, he oblivious to what the fuck is going on. Then, so he's not really responding to anybody. Then Christine and Robin kept saying, oh, it got blown out of proportion. No, it did not. It did not get blown out. That's part of the reason your relationship didn't work. It did not get blown out of proportion. What happened needed to happen because they got some built up feelings. Because you, Christine, didn't check that shit at the door with Cody. That's why y'all here now. Because y'all didn't check that shit at the door, how he was interacting with Robin when he was laying it low and spreading it wide with Robin while you was pregnant with Truly. That's the problem. Like, y'all not checking shit when shit happened. And the kids are saying, fuck you. We finna spread, say what we got to say. So they get to going off on each other. Now, they ain't gonna tell us what was said, but I'm sure somebody was hitting below the belt. Because Peyton gives me, I'ma hit below the belt. And I'm okay with it because, bitch, right now I don't like you. And you for a game. So it kind of is what it is. Because Janelle said, I don't think it's coming back from some of the shit that was said. And so basically, whatever was said, it made Robin feel like we're the outsiders. Robin is valid in her opinion, but hear me and hear me well. Robin, I've been saying it from day one. When you entered this relationship, your goal was to have you wanted a plural marriage. You were more concerned with the benefits of a plural marriage versus the relationships of a plural marriage. You had 3 kids for another man. Your goal was to secure the bag. And I applaud you because that's exactly what you did. However, you did it by sacrificing the relationships with your other sister wives and their children, except maybe McKelty. She might be on your side. That's a whole nother conversation. However, moving along. Y'all, you saying they treating you like y'all the outsider, but that's how Cody brought you in here. Y'all, it was y'all, then it was them. Y'all do a good job at making them feel welcome. Okay, well, they need to do a motherfucking good job at fitting in. They need to do a good job at fitting in. Ain't nobody finna to serve them this shit on a silver platter when this family already fucking established. Bitch, you coming into this. You want to come into this. You can't. Forgive me for what I'm about to say, and I'm saying it with as respectfully as I possibly can. You had so much debt that your grandchildren is probably going to be the ones to help you get out of it if you had not entered into a plural marriage. You had 3 kids from a different guy. You all added no significant value other than being more mouths to feed to this family. But they're supposed to welcome y'all in. For what? I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. I'm just trying to be practical. If I'm wrong, educate me in the comments and tell me about it, but I'm just being honest. Other than you being able to lick Cody's asshole, I'm not seeing the benefits of it. It didn't seem like you added money, the what they call it, the sister house shit y'all had on, it wasn't making no money. Y'all wanted Janelle to be, prioritize that shit over the job that was actually bringing in money. Like, what did you had nannies when you got sister wives here that could help you with your children? Well, you were another bill. So I'm not understanding why it was our responsibility, the 18 that's already over here, to welcome an additional 4 mouths that added no financial value, no significance. I mean, from what I'm hearing around the TikTok, you hoes is in debt. Like, you got to sell shit. Y'all might not be able to buy Coyote Pad. Like, I'm not seeing what was beneficial other than to get content for the damn TV show. Unless you was doing some tricks with that asshole. That's the only thing I can think of. Moving along. I'm gonna say this. I get that the whole purpose of this man being on this show at this particular time, like the dialogue between him and his mom, is to basically give context to what the issues is between them and the kids and why everybody feels the way that they feel. I'm going to say this, and I know it's an unpopular opinion. Everybody, even including Robin and her children, at this point, their feelings are valid. They have the right to feel excluded. However, let me say this. I do think that the adults, and I'm not saying that everybody is not adult, I'm just trying to separate everybody. The adults in this situation are the reason there's so much discourse amongst the kids. They did not do a good job. Cody, you do what you always do. You ignore, you deflect, you point the finger, and you want it's like y'all want the benefits of plural marriage, but none of the responsibilities. Like, Cody, it is your responsibility. Like, if your family's in disarray, that's your job to get everybody together. If the women are doing it, like, what is the point of you other than providing dick to have offsprings with? There's no purpose for you. Like, you serve no purpose. So, plural marriage is not for everybody, but I do understand the benefits of plural marriage, and if it's done correctly and appropriately, it can work. It ain't for me though, but I'm just saying. I get it, and I feel like, Janelle believes there's no coming back from some of the things that said. I believe that if all the kids get together and they get somebody in a room that has the experience and the fortitude to do their job and to counsel everybody, it probably could work. But it can't be nobody that your daddy brought in, that the company brought in. It need to be an outside person. Like, I'm going to keep hollering, and y'all is the best way for me. Anybody like y'all could probably fix y'all lives, but until then, it's not gonna work. And Robin's kids gonna continue to feel like the outsiders. But I feel like, Robin, you play a big part of. I feel like the kids feel that way because you feel that way. Just like Janelle and Christine kids feel a certain type of way about Cody and them because of the way he treat their moms. Like, same rules apply. Okay, so they go get their ears pierced. Well, Aurora goes get her ears pierced. It was this big dialogue about it. I think they was just trying to fill it in, or they could be being messy. I feel like maybe his kids may feel some type of way because it was a big thing about getting their ears pierced. He took Aurora, but I don't think he went with his other daughters. So I don't know. Moving along. Christine clocking in for her check this year, this season. So she's talking to Janelle. Janelle don't know if she want to stay or go. I don't know. I feel like Janelle been on her way out the door. She just was trying to get her shit together. There's no benefit in staying with Cody. She been doing everything on her own since then. She has no use for Cody. I don't even think they hunching. So that's it. That's all, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next episode.